Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the limited late models here at Lernerville. Ran a decent time in practice. I know I can get down to the lower twos if I put my right sides better in 3 and 4. But the track isn't like completely cleaned off. It's kind of a little bit worn out in 3 and 4, not very much in 1 and 2. But you basically want to put your right side tires as high as you can get them, that you're comfortable with at least, and keep the car straight and not go over the edge. I already went over the edge in 3 and 4 in practice, just trying to see what I can get out of it. But got a good out lap. Just gotta try to put my right side right on the edge of the grip. It's definitely gonna move up during the race, and then the middle might actually be a little quicker later on. That was actually a pretty good whole first lap, not just 1 and 2. 253, basically what I ran in practice. I'm okay with that, to be honest. 2 car ran faster, the 7 car ran faster. We'll see if we can get a little quicker this lap or not. Ran a little higher in 3 and 4, tried to get more speed. 263, okay, at least that was consistent. It's gonna be very tough to pass, just because the top lane is gonna be dominant for sure to start out with. Later on in the race, the middle lane might work out a little better, but currently we're 3rd. That's kind of unfortunate. Starting on the bottom is gonna be tough, so hopefully we can get to the high side quickly, or if one of these 2 guys ends up pushing us back to 4th, I wouldn't be mad about it. So a couple guys left to qualify, so I'll pick it up and we'll get ready to go green. Alright, well, we stayed in 3rd. The 9 car left, so that's just weird. He did his qualifying lap. I guess he didn't like where he qualified and left. Everybody's actually pretty close. Very quick field here. Should be interesting. There's 9 guys in the race, 8 left with the when the 9 car left, so there's only 8 people left in the race. Hopefully we can do pretty good. If you guys enjoy this kind of racing, hit that like button. If you want to see some more of it, hit the subscribe. You can unsubscribe whenever you'd like. But hopefully we can do pretty well here. I haven't ran Lernerville in a while, it feels like. It has felt like a long time. I'm going to try to wait for the 2 car to go. Don't really like going through this too wide, to be honest. It's easier 1 wide, because some people will bang into each other. But it's pretty skinny going too wide through there.
Who's on your outside there? Closed right now.
Just got to try to get a good jump with being behind the leader at this point. You can definitely throw sliders on each other, run it when people run up high, but you're going to be so much slower down the straightaway is the thing. You just got to be careful of that. If somebody does throw a slider on you, they're going to be a lot slower coming off the corner, so be careful of that. Some people can hook the bottom a lot better than I can, or at least run that middle a lot better than I can. I actually like running the high side here. It's a lot of fun. And with there not being a wall there, risk versus reward, I like running the top, but in the super late models here I like to run lower, just because I don't trust myself in the supers as much as I do in these. But as long as we don't go over the edge, we should finish pretty well. 30 laps, no cautions, should do decent, I feel like. Usually a couple guys will go off the edge up front, and I just hope not to do that myself. Because usually when I go off, it's either right in the beginning of 1 and 2 or in the exit of 3 and 4, and I go out into the wall, and the 6 car jumped it on me. I was trying to like get a good jump with the 7. He kind of waited. 2nd place got a good jump though, and the guy that was behind this car went off the edge in turn 2. 2 car got the lead from the 7 because he had the outside lane in 1 and 2. Try not to run in the back of each other here. We're going to be running so tight on the top. You got to be careful being right on people like this, mainly because you can't see the line very well where you're going to run. So it's easy to miss your mark and go over the edge. The guy behind me almost went over, it looked like. He was like, right rear was on the edge, it looked like to me. You can definitely full throttle it around here on the top, like I did in qualifying. In a race, it's so much harder because you're really trying not to screw it up and run into somebody else. It's so much tougher in a race. 7 cars up super high there. I was able to get a good run on him. Probably can throw a slider here. Oh, that's my bad. I didn't do that very well. That's my bad. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. I tried to throw a slider. He had so much momentum on the outside. I tried to stop throwing the slider so he wouldn't run into me, and then he still ran into me. So that's definitely my bad. That is definitely my fault there. Let's see if we can chase down these top two at least. Try to do something, but I feel bad about that. I hate wrecking people. I definitely was next to him. He might try to wreck me here, which I would not be shocked by. He tried to. He missed though. I apologize. I really didn't try to wreck him. Throwing a slider in these things is very tough just because you don't have too much horsepower. And people running full throttle on the outside, they're gonna have a lot of momentum. I thought I had room to do it, and I think if I would have came up a little sooner, I would have done it better, but then I might have just gotten spun out. But I really was trying to get clear of them, and then I realized too late that I wasn't gonna, well, I definitely was clear of them, but I tried to stop because I knew he wasn't gonna cross me over, and tried to avoid a wreck altogether, and then it kind of just started a whole one anyways. So if you see the crossover coming, the person coming up, you kind of have to anticipate throwing a crossover and go back down on them. So hindsight's 50-50, I guess. I'll see more what happened after the race. But I kind of have an idea on what happened. Like, I tried to back out of it so he wouldn't run into me. He still got into my back right, and then caused a wreck between him and the 6 car, I think it was. And the 6 car just went over the edge, it looks like, behind me. I almost went off right there and went into the wall. These two up here are running really good right along the top. I'm waiting for one of them to go over. But they're running super smooth up top. It's going to be very tough to catch them. I don't know if I can. Unless this top starts to really go away and you can't get up to it without going over. Then that middle lane might come into play, but 3 and 4 is definitely getting very tight on the high side. I'm not liking it as much. Usually 1 and 2 goes away quicker, I feel like. I have a cat in my foot. It's going under me. What are you doing, kitty? Try to run this middle lane in 3 and 4, see if I can do anything. I'm not going to have as much momentum coming off the corner by any means. But it'll definitely be safer through 3 and 4 at least. Got the lap car down here. Seems like he's just staying low. Yeah, they're definitely pulling away from me now that I started running the bottom 3 and 4. It's definitely not quicker, but it's definitely safer. I got way too much in the slick there. My back tires are still in it. I got way too sideways. But I feel like a lot of the times these races, the middle starts to work out pretty well later on in the race. The 3 car is back out on track right now, so I have to watch out for that. Hopefully he doesn't try to just intentionally wreck us, because I definitely did not try to wreck him. I'm just going to try to throw this line through each corner right now, just because it seems to work out decently. And that top is just so thin. So tough to run. But we started 3rd, fell back to 4th. Definitely felt like I had a little bit faster of a car than the 3 car that I ended up hitting. Just didn't get by him clean, which I still feel bad about. But it is what it is. That's racing sometimes. I rarely hit people, so it just feels worse when I do, because I don't do it that often. Some people literally don't care when they wreck people, and I don't understand that. There's some people that do it like every single race, and they have no remorse. And they probably make a lot of enemies that way, which I don't blame the other person that's getting mad at them. Especially if you see their name a lot and you race against them a lot. Trying to get some speed going through here. Trying to keep the car as straight as I can, running this lower side. These cats are just like attacking each other on my damn feet. Stop it. I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're probably playing with a toy under my pedals. They definitely do that sometimes, and not usually while I'm racing. Went over. I'm trying to hit the freaking clutch to scare them away, because the clutch doesn't work in these cars, and I would just stop paying attention for a second. Went over the edge in the backstretch. But yeah, 1st and 2nd have just pulled away from me. The top definitely is faster. much faster. Oh, Jesus. Oh, 6 car got out of the way. Okay. Well, that screwed my time up. 4th place is catching me a ton. I just need to move back to the high side and protect that and try to keep my speed up because I was just running that lane because I had nobody challenging me and lost a ton of time trying to miss the wreck car, but he left and I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was either going to turn back up the track or just sit there while people went by. I didn't know what the hell he was going to do. I'm definitely a little quicker than him. Don't feel comfortable in 3 and 4 anymore. Just going to run the lower side. 1 and 2 is not that bad. There's still a good amount left up here. Wrecked cars everywhere, a 4 car. He's definitely getting close to me though, so I need to just try to run this high side. I'll just stick in the slickness a little bit. 7 car lost a ton of time. I wonder if he got tangled up with the 4 car or something. Really trying to stay. Okay, now I have a cat hacking the Ethernet cable. Great.
One more time.
Thank God we only got 1 more lap. And I got plenty of space. I'm not even going to try to run the top. The guy behind me is not running the top either. Just probably trying to stay safe. So we're going to come home 3rd. I'll take it, I guess. Not awful. I feel bad about the wreck for sure, because it definitely was my fault. But I need to go back and see what has happened.
It's a nice run, fellas. Yeah,
Let's go back and see. Right off the start. Oh, that messed up everything. Yeah, the leader had a really slow start. Is he talking to me? No. Okay. I don't know who he was talking to. I don't know who the 7 got into. The 7 had a late start. 2 cars able to keep that outside. 7 car should have threw a slider here, but didn't. Oh, he did actually. I didn't realize he actually did. Yeah, 8 car went off back there. We were all running real tight on the top for a while. And then I know I get a good run on the 3. Where was it? I got a really good run on him right here. He was really high in 3 and 4. I think he thought he was going to go off, or his car just didn't turn and he let off. I had a pretty good run through 3 and 4. I was at his left rear. Yeah, I didn't come up fast enough. That definitely was still on me like I thought. I didn't come up fast enough. Should have came up a little quicker and straighter right here. And I tried to get out of it last second and it just hit his front left and he got hit up. 6 car had nowhere to go. It almost flips him, I think. Or does it flip him? No, I don't think it flipped him, but it took him all the way off the track, which was unfortunate. That was definitely my bad. I know he tried to wreck me. I want to see where he tried to. Oh, I don't think he tried to wreck me. I think he was trying to go to the pits. Okay. I thought he was trying to wreck me. He actually wasn't. I'm surprised. And what happened with the 7 car towards the end of the race? What the hell happened? Oh, Jesus, there was a huge wreck there. Okay. So these are the leaders. There's lap cars ahead of them. The 8 car, what are you doing, my dude? Did you go, like, off track? He went off track on the back stretch. Never got back on track, so he just rode the outside in 3 and 4. And then it seems like he tried to come back on the track off of 4 while the leaders and this lap car are coming. Okay, what did you do, dude? Like, you literally came onto the track and took a sharp left. You took a sharp left into the 4, causes that wreck. The 4 wrecks into the leaders because he really has nowhere to go. They have nowhere to go at that point, which is super unfortunate. And what happened to the 4? Oh, 7 tried to throw a slider. Wow, really? Wait, did I finish? Oh wait, no, I thought I finished 2nd for some reason right there. That is what happened. That is what the 2 car is talking about. So the 7 car actually ended up winning because of all this. I didn't realize that. So 7 car goes super low, just runs up into the 4, wrecks both of them off the track, sends the 2 off the track. That's why I was so close to 2nd place. I didn't realize it was the 2 car though. That makes so much sense now. Alright, let's go back to the very beginning. See what incidents happened through the race. What's the first one? 2 cars scraped the wall and the 7, I guess. 8 car off the track first corner. It's so easy to do. This is where I screwed up and wrecked the 3 car because I just didn't come up quick enough. That was definitely just my bad. 6 car, got into him. Looks like the 4 got into the 6 as well. 6 got into the 4 there, almost sent him off the track. 4 gets into the 5. 3 car running the high side gets into the wall 4. Don't know what that noise was. 5 gets into the 4. It seems like the 4 car was like a pinball through the whole freaking race. 3 cars off into the pits. 8 car just going straight off the corner in turn 3. I don't know what his plan was there. 4 goes all the way to the wall on the inside. He's literally trying to wreck the 6 at this point. That's ridiculous. I don't know what his plan was there, besides wrecking him, it looks like. But it seems like the 4 was quicker, and then he blocks the leader too. Okay, the 4 car was just an asshole, it seems like. He blocked the leader. I never saw this part. This was before the whole wreck with the 4. So the 4 car goes low, blocks the leader, trying to get around another car. He's fighting for position 4, wrecks that guy into the wall. And then I think this is where the 8 car is just going to turn left off the track. I think the 8 might have just been trying to get out of the way at that point. I don't really know 100%. I don't know what the whole plan was. That's just crazy. That's ridiculous. And I want to see what the 2 did after the race, like, because he was trying to catch the 7 here at the end, I imagine. He's just gonna like take off or something. It's funny, the 2 car, yep, just trying to run away. 7 cars running away from him. That's funny. But we come home 3rd, not the way I wanted to do it by any means. I feel bad for getting into the 3 and ruining his race, and kind of the 6. The 6 had nowhere to go, but he ended up getting pinballed around later on anyways in the race. But came home 3rd, still probably gonna lose some iRating since the 7 car ended up winning it. He's gonna gain a lot, so finishing 3rd, still probably gonna lose some iRating, but let's go see what we end up getting. All right, results are in. Strength of field was still 2200, not too bad. I know there was 2 splits, and the guy that left was the lowest car number, and he was over 1200 at the point, but now he's under. Don't know if he's one of the guys just trying to like lose a ton of iRating to get into bottom splits to win them or something. Some people do that, I know. We only lost 1 iRating, finishing 3rd. I'll take that at least. It's like basically a net gain of nothing, so I'm fine with that. I'd rather gain a little bit, but I'm happy I didn't lose a bunch like normal. So it's not too bad. Didn't lose any safety, probably because we've had 499 for so long. We had a 2x here and a 2x in practice from smacking the damn wall. So I'm honestly shocked I didn't lose any. I thought I was going to go down a little bit, but safety's not a concern to me, so that's all right. But didn't have the fastest lap of the race. The 5 car is actually the quickest lap. Had the quickest lap. I had my fastest lap on lap 9, which that's very interesting. I guess I just didn't really find my groove till then. I don't know, but I didn't run a very quick fast lap. But overall, pretty good race. It got dicey up front. It looked like between the 7 and the 2 with some lap cars. The 4 car, how many incidents did you get, bud? You only got 4? Really? I'm shocked. And the 8 got 6. So I'm shocked that the 4 car only had 4. I thought he was going to have like 10 or something like that, 8 to 10. But I'm happy we were able to not really lose much. I feel bad for the 3. That's still my bad. I don't want to wreck people, so hopefully I definitely recognize the name. We'll probably race again at some point, so I will try not to do it again. I don't try to wreck anybody anyways, so usually race pretty clean around people, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. Let me know if you guys ran this race this week, and if you did, how you did, or if you're going to race it, let me know how you do once you run it. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.